All righty, we right here live, right here at the Cowboy Museum, right here on Alameda. Man, we got a lot for you. Man, we got a lot for you. Man, can we see some of the fire department stuff?
Huh?
Can somebody show us?
Somebody for you?
Oh, no, that's all. I'm gonna come over there. We want to see the fire truck. All right, that's what I'm talking about. We finna go see the fire truck, y'all. All right, stay with me, Facebook, because we coming to you live right here at the Cowboy Museum. Check us out. It's all the way live. Okay, let's go with the inside. I mean, you know, this here the thing here, man. The TV station don't show.
The engineer operator system.
That's all right. That's the engineer operator?
Yes, sir.
Now, what's that computer thing over there, man? Y'all got everything.
That's a mobile.
Uh-huh.
And when we get all our updates for runs, for calls,
Okay.
you know, if the dispatcher wants to tell us something about a scene or a location,
Okay.
they send it to us through
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Now, sometimes y'all go through with the paramedics.
Yes, sir.
Do you? Sometime when y'all send the truck.
They send the truck first sometimes.
Oh, okay. They send y'all truck first.
As a first responder.
Okay. And then this is where the drivers sit at. The ones that. Okay.
Yeah, the firefighters sit back here.
Okay. This is where the firefighters sit at. How many firefighters that we can sit back here?
It'll hold 4, but there's always 2 in the back.
Okay, 2 in the back. All right. And let's go here to what everybody want to see. These here, the fire hydrants. I mean, these are the things that y'all put the fire out with, right?
Right. Those are our gauges. All these open different hoses. Okay. So this is crossway number 1. Crossway number 2. Crossway. This is our 2.5 crossway. So like an apartment fire or something. Or a warehouse fire. We'll probably pull this hose. We use these hoses right here for house fire.
Oh, for regular house fire. Now, let me ask you this. Some of these, now, suppose y'all have like a commercial fire, like a hotel, and where y'all got to go on top of the building. I mean, you know, I mean, do these hoses fit all of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I said, for a bigger structure.
Where do the water come out at?
Water? There's a little pigtail in here. The tank is actually behind it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's a 500-gallon tank, and it's inside here.
Oh, okay.
And what we do is, 500 gallons is usually not enough. We'll hook this right here. This is a supply line, okay?
Yes, sir.
We'll hook this from here to the fire hydrant.
To the fire hydrant. Okay, that's the hydrant that's outside a place where you're putting out the fire. Okay.
The water will come from the fire hydrant in through here.
Okay.
Okay. And it'll bypass our tank, and we'll send it. We'll use the pump. We have a pump, a fire pump in here, right?
Okay.
And we'll use that pump to generate volume or generate pressure, okay?
Okay.
And we'll increase the pressure to what we need, the amount of PSI we need, right?
So that's according to how high the fire is, according to how much pressure you need.
Right.
Okay.
More fire, with a bigger structure, more fire, we need more water.
And more pressure. Okay. And those are the hydrants. I mean, those are the hoses. Okay. Now we can move right along. Man, look at all this equipment y'all got, man. Golly. Man. I mean, when you look at this, I mean, you think, oh, man, you just coming to put a fire out. But eventually, y'all use all of this equipment sometime, one time or another, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now up here at the top.
These are all our attachments. The engineer operator, that's his job. His job is to drive the fire truck and get us to a scene safely, right?
Okay.
And his job is also to operate the pump, okay?
Okay.
So all these open different valves.
Okay. So it's his responsibility to make sure y'all got the right valves and make sure y'all got the right amount of pressure.
Right.
Okay.
That's his job.
Okay.
So like these right here, these two right here.
Yes, sir.
We would use a hose like this generally.
Okay.
And you know, we can send water from here to another fire truck if we had to.
Oh, so y'all can use y'all can extend it on to another truck. Yeah. That's why you see 2 and 3 trucks at a fire.
And you'll see sometimes you'll see lines going from one truck to another.
Okay.
What we're doing is we're giving more water and more pressure. We're moving, what they call that is moving the fire hydrant closer to the fire. So we'll use one truck to send the water through the hose at a higher pressure, so the other truck doesn't have to work.
Okay, so that means that won't put that much pressure on the next, that much strain on the next truck.
Because you have to overcome friction loss.
Okay, now those down there are like your fuses to help the traffic or something.
Yeah, flares, road flares.
Yeah, to help show the traffic that there's a fire going on.
Fire or wreck or car wreck.
Okay, now let me, accident, because y'all do use this truck for a paramedic truck too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now right here, what do we have here? Man, now look at all of this, man. This is when you have to go up there and have to tear something up.
Get in or get out.
Get in. As they say, get too hot in the kitchen, you got to get out of it. Wow. So all of this like that hatchet. Is that a hatchet? Axe.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, an axe?
Yes, sir.
Oh wow, man, I didn't even know all of this stuff. Now what do we have over here?
These are for high rises. These are high rise packs.
Oh, for some of those high rise apartments and condos.
Commercial buildings.
Oh, okay. And the land.
Bottom are the ones we actually carry these up the stairs. That's why we have them bundled up.
Okay.
So we can carry them easier.
Oh, okay. So that way when y'all get up there, then y'all can undo it. Yeah, then we can unpack them.
And those bottles right there are a bit larger than the ones we normally use. Because by the time you climb up 3 or 4 flights of stairs, 5, 6 flights of stairs, you don't have time to keep going back down to change your bottle out. So we have a bigger bottle.
Oh, so to hold more pressure and more water, more air. Okay. Now on the other side of the truck, man, you got all of this stuff. I mean, because there's a lot of young people, man, that really they getting into this, man. I mean, some young person might want to be a fighter.
Well, we need good young people to come on.
Oh man, it is so fantastic. Now let's get on the other side. Here, what do we have? Those are more hoses?
Yes, sir. These are actually the yellow hose is our supply line. So say for instance, the fire hydrant is a block away.
Okay.
2 blocks away. Well, we have 1,000 foot of hose
that'll reach that far.
Yes.
Okay. And then and will that feed that water into that big pump you were saying? Okay.
But normally what we do is if the length is too long, we'll take that fire hose and we'll put the supply line and we'll put a fire truck halfway in between the hydrant and the other truck.
Oh, okay.
So, that way we can force that water down the line easier.
Okay. Now this down at the bottom, what
That's a red line. We use that for big dumpster fires.
Oh, okay.
Grass fires.
Oh, grass fires. In other words,
like if there's a fire right out here, we use that.
We use that. Okay, so that's just like a fire hydrant. That's just like a hose.
Yeah, it is.
It's a hose.
Yeah, that's a tack line.
Yeah, in other words, it's just a bigger commercial type hose.
Yeah,
that'll put out grass fires, a dumpster. Yeah, big water hose. Okay. And right here, those are the things so y'all seal off the traffic so the traffic wouldn't come through. Okay, let's go another. Okay, now right here on the other side of the truck. Now we know y'all get thirsty and y'all need water. That's for y'all in case because y'all human beings, it get hot.
It get hot.
Yeah, it get hot. And y'all under some fire too?
Yeah.
I already know what time it is. Now let's go up here to the top. What is that thing up there?
Right here or very top?
No, let's start at the very top.
Okay, that's just another valve.
That's another valve.
Just in case we need, what we do with that is put that either on the side of a fire hydrant so we can get extra water, because the fire hydrant has actually 3 orifices on it. It has three different
deals. Yeah, I wonder what those are for.
So we can use that on one of them.
Okay, and then what is that?
That's a chainsaw.
That's a chainsaw.
Yeah,
now, what do y'all need that for in case you have to?
Somewhere people got a lot of trees around their house, and we might need to cut some limbs out the way or something.
So it won't get the fire won't spread.
Yeah, I mean, what if we need to cut, a wood fence out, open so we can get through,
So you can get through. So in other words, we use that chainsaw to make entrance in places that we can't get to.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes. Okay. Now, let's see, and this big chainsaw too?
Yeah, that's a K12. That's used for cutting burglar bars open, cutting hoods off cars, cutting a roof open. We use that for all kinds of stuff.
Oh, wow, that is a big one, and that's right there, and that's the gas that goes to it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay, now we almost through with it. Man, and look at all the stuff y'all get.
Equipment.
And what is that there?
Which one? The blue thing?
Oh, we start at the top.
Okay, that's just extra EMS equipment.
Okay.
For doing CPR and stuff.
Oh, okay. Now we're looking at the paramedic part of the truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
EMS side, yes.
Okay. What do we call it?
EMS, Emergency Medical Service.
EMS.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I see that on the back of a lot of trucks, and I didn't know what it stood for. I knew it had something to do with the fire department. That's the Emergency
Medical Services.
Emergency Medical Service. All right. So you see that EMS, that's what that is, emergency.
Yes, sir.
All right, and then that's part of the things in In the bag there?
Here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is what we use. We use this bag when we go to car wrecks.
Okay.
And it's just, you ever seen the stuff that when a person's in a car wreck and they got the collars around their neck?
Right.
That's what those are.
Okay. So to help the people till they get to the hospital. Right.
Just precautionary.
Yeah, just precautionary to keep parts of their body in track. Okay.
Just in case they have neck or back pain, we use those.
Right.
We use that right there. That's what we do CPR on people with.
Okay, so is that a stretcher or something?
No, it's an auto pulse. It actually does CPR. You know, you see a person doing compressions?
Uh-huh.
Well, that little machine actually does the compressions.
Wow, that little machine does all of that?
Yes, sir.
So the only thing y'all need to do is
lay it on them, put the strap around their chest, and it compresses their chest.
By itself. In other words, y'all don't have to do that.
No.
The machine does it.
We still breathe for them.
Yeah, right.
The machine does the compression.
But y'all the one got to hook the compressor up to their body so it can breathe, okay?
Yes,
and then at the very bottom down there?
That's our EMS bag. That's our jump bag. So when we got minor injuries or stuff like that, with that equipment up there, we got a lot of equipment in this bag.
Okay, so that way here y'all can carry it in with you.
And that's our O2, our oxygen bag.
Okay, and that's the oxygen.
And those are extra oxygen bottles.
In case they need oxygen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we're almost through with it. Now what's these
that's
here?
The other side of the pump panel.
Oh, these are the other sides
right.
of it.
So if we need to, this also right here, there's the keystone valve. So from the fire hydrant, this is the other side. So if we need, say for instance, if the driver's over there, but the fire hydrant's on the other side, if the fire hydrant's on this side, we just hook up to this valve right here.
Oh, okay. Okay, in case it's on the other side.
Right.
Right. It does the same thing that the other one do. It does one on the right, one on the left.
Yes, sir. But actually, all the controls are on the other side.
Okay, but all the controls, which the one, your driver, he the one that controls all of that there, while y'all be more or less into the fire and trying to rescue people out of the fire.
Right, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's go to the last one over here. Now we know the driver sits up here. Who sits up here with the driver?
This is the captain. This is where the captain sits.
Oh, you? Okay, the captain's, the captain sit here.
Yes, sir.
Now, back in the day, I had a friend that was on the police, that on the fire department. They call him a chauffeur.
Yeah, that's the EO, the engineer operator. That's the chauffeur.
Yeah, they used to call it back in my day the chauffeur.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Still do sometimes.
Okay, right. So the chauffeur there, and then and the captain makes sure, right, that everything is going right. His means are back in the right spot, and make sure that the chauffeur is doing what he's supposed to do as far as the water pressure, because he does have a lot of things. You know, because I had a friend of mine when I was coming out of school, he was trying to be a chauffeur, and they had to tell him he had to learn where all the fire hydrants was, and golly, man. And I say, wow, you have to know all of that? So this is how the whole emergency HFD come all together.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Gabriel. Thank you, young man. We see y'all, baby. We gonna be on Facebook. They gonna see what's going on.